Well, hello everybody, this is Ben with the DIY Homefront channel, and today's video is going to be about using a surface cleaning attachment for a pressure washer. There are several different companies that make this kind of attachment for a pressure washer, and the prices really vary from inexpensive to just expensive. And I've got one that's probably on the lower inexpensive side. But it really does make a big difference if you're going to be pressure washing a large flat surface like a driveway or a sidewalk. And the sidewalk and driveway at my house has a fairly good bit of green algae that's built up on it. It's even more noticeable on a day like today where it's been raining. And speaking of the rain, I prefer to do most of my pressure washing in the rain. I find that the rain has the added benefit of helping rinse and wash all the debris that you blast away from the surface off of it. And that means you're going to save time. Because on those sunny days, you have to do a section of the driveway and then you have to change attachments and blow all that dirt and debris off of it, which means you spend a lot of time changing attachments, and that slows down the cleaning process. Well, if you find this video interesting, I have other pressure washing videos you might want to check out. Okay, well, this is not necessarily an advertisement for this particular model and brand of pressure washing attachment, but it is a description and a review of these types of attachments for your pressure washer. This attachment has an internal component that spins in a circle and keeps that pressure washer tip an even distance from the ground or surface at all times. Now, if you've ever done this the old-fashioned way where you're holding on to it, it can get quite tiring after a while, and trying to keep the distance from the tip of the pressure washer to the tip of the driveway can be really difficult. And you end up getting spots where you've gotten too close and there's a little white line or a dash. Another advantage to using this type of attachment is when you end up with a bunch of material that's not washed away. Let me explain what I mean. The area we've cleaned so far has a pretty good slope to it, so all the debris washes away and runs away from the surface you're cleaning. But this area that we're cleaning now is relatively flat, so the debris and the dirt doesn't have any place to run off to, so it just sits on the driveway. And with this device, you can still go over those same areas and clean underneath it without making a mess. If you were holding the wand trying to clean that and spraying down, you would be knocking, splashing, spraying all that dirt and debris everywhere, where you've cleaned, where you haven't cleaned, on the post, everywhere. So that alone is enough of the reason for me to be sold on this device. It doesn't make a mess while it cleans. Well, the next thing I'd like to talk about is pressure washers. Mine is probably about a 6 horsepower motor, but pressure washers aren't rated by horsepower. They're rated by pounds per square inch. And mine is 3,000 psi. And that's a relatively good number. Electric power washers are probably going to be around the 2,500 psi range, and a commercial grade pressure washer probably is going to be rated at around 4,000 pounds per square inch. But regardless of the pressure washer strength, whether it's 2,500 psi or 4,000 psi, the thing that probably makes the biggest difference is the very tip of the wand, what type of head you have on there. And there you can see the various heads that came with this Craftsman. The 0 is almost a straight stream, and you also have a 15 and a 40 degree angle of spray, which means it just fans the water out farther as you're using the wand. Right now I've got a 40 degree tip on the end of this wand, and it's the perfect spray pattern to help remove dirty material away from the surface that I'm trying to clean. Well, now let's take a closer look at this attachment. Like I said, it just plugs onto the tip of the wand, and it's got spray nozzles that just rotate in a circle. And it's got a little skirt around the edge that keeps the water pretty much contained underneath the attachment. And here is where I stopped at the carport, and you can see this attachment does a great job of cleaning and getting a uniform surface without any lines or marks. Well, there you go everybody. From one DIYer to another, there's my 2 cents. This kind of attachment will definitely make cleaning a flat surface like a driveway go a lot quicker, a lot smoother, and a lot better. Well, until next time, like, subscribe, check out all those other playlists, and I'll see you in the next video.